going on, people? Major Playerz in the building. Myself, Greezy. I'm here by myself today just to give you a quick little review and my thoughts and feelings on Obsidian's new game, The Outer Worlds. So I played this on the Xbox One, and I thought this game was brilliant. Obsidian, if we want to give a quick backstory, Obsidian, these are the makers of the Fallout New Vegas, and also some of their developers, if I'm not mistaken, they were on Fallout, the first one. They helped develop that game. So, you know, we got veterans in the RPG world, pretty much. My thoughts, I loved the game, man. I enjoyed it so much. It kind of the way the game is built, it kind of reminds me of Borderlands, Mass Effect as well, in regards to the way the game is structured, whereby it's not really an open world, but you're just hopping around different planets, really, or different areas. And these areas, the maps are not big, but they're not small. They're kind of in the middle, you know, and it's enough for you to go over there and do what you need to do, explore, find out things, you know, meet people, meet so many different NPCs, go to so many different places. So like I said, similar to the new Borderlands 3 in regards of hopping around different planets. Same goes for Mass Effect. Even in terms of your dialogue, great writing. There's some funny characters, there's some annoying characters, and you know, you'll find in the lore, while you're going through the game, there are some sad moments. There are some horrific moments, actually. Like, there's some moments I saw in the game and I was like, wow, that's nasty. So I mean, it's one of those games where, you know, you'll be there and you'll be engaged for a long time, and that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. I'd say, obviously, there are a lot of side missions in the game, because a lot of NPCs in this game, and you know, they'll be all giving you their own little tasks and own little things. There are factions in this game, and they'll be, you know, sending you to different planets to handle different businesses. In exchange, you know, you do this for them, they'll do this for you, sort of thing. You know, some things you need to go off and do this in order to progress in the main story. The main story, I'll give you the outside version, or the quick version. Basically, you know, there's multiple, you know, corporations, evil suit guys, and you know, they're doing things, apart from fighting among themselves, they're doing things, inhumane things, you know, that's really hurting the common guy, the regular guy on the ground. And basically, you got to try and navigate through that world, you know, and kind of try and stop what's going on, you know, bring peace, so to speak. I'll give you, that's the version I'll give you. But obviously there's a lot more to it than that. There is a lot more to it than that, but I don't want to go into detail and spoil it for those who really will buy the game and get into the game. You'll know straight off the bat, like as soon as you get to the first area, there's some decision making that's got to be done, and at first you'll be like, oh, this is an easy choice. But when you look at the scenario and you talk to some of the people, you'll actually realize, wait a minute, I don't know if I want to help the regular guys over the corporation guys at this moment in time. It seems like, you know, who's the lesser of two evils, because everybody is kind of doing things that we would see as morally wrong. So I love that about the game. It makes you think. It brings back the element of thinking, you know, it brings back the element of, you know, where's your moral meter? And I just love games that get you like that. The only gripe I think I actually have is, because of the way the customization is, I really did want the third person aspect. I really did want to see my character do the things that I'm doing in the game. And it's a bit, I'm like, kind of the way I felt like when they first revealed the gameplay of CD Projekt Red. with Cyberpunk 2077, the customization was so in depth, but it's in first person. And obviously, CD Projekt Red said, we're doing this because we're trying to make it immersive. I'm like, okay, but I mean, it would be immersive even if it's third person. But anyway, you know, I trust them. They know what they're doing. And from the gameplay I saw, amazing. So getting back to Obsidian, it doesn't hurt the game that it's in first person, but I guess that's just me being, you know, nitpicky in regards to trying to find the flaw, because this game is actually sick. And to those that like games like this, you will really enjoy it. Yeah, so I think that's my only gripe. The customization for your actual armor and stuff like that, it's cool. It's cool. You're not gonna be able to customize your gloves or your boots or nothing like that. You'll customize your suit and your helmets, you know. The main meat and potatoes for customization comes from your stats. So for those who are well versed in the RPG world, you will know that, you know, you got the skill points, and then obviously you got the perks on top of your skill points, etc, etc. Same goes for your companions. For example, the companions might have perks that help boost a certain thing for you, you know, vice versa. It's one of those games where you'll spend a long time just wandering around looking for lore. You know, to those that love doing that, this will be the perfect game for you, because there's a lot of lore. You know, Fallout veterans, you'll be at home with this, because there are a lot of terminals where you can just read up on previous things that have happened, people's diary notes, things of that nature. It's brilliant, man. It's brilliant. I mean, those are my thoughts. I'll say the graphics as well. Oh, I forgot about that, sorry. The graphics, it's vibrant. It's very vibrant, colorful. It's engaging. Like, the world is just alive. Every world you go to is just alive. And the creatures that you fight, you know, the different types of creatures when you go to different areas. And it's just amazing how they're able to keep all of this, you know, so stable. And I don't know why I'm saying that in 2019, because that should be the norm for any developer. But sadly, it's not. There are a lot of games that there are a lot of games that I've played like over the past 2-3 years where the game comes out and you're like, I spent 60 British pounds on this game and it's just not worth 10. Almost like 30 pounds is a lot for certain games, and obviously I'm not going to mention them, but you already know what the games are out there. You know the games that come out and they're broken, you know, and then the developers, they try to, you know, argue their case. You know, it's just so this was a breath of fresh air to know that there are developers out there that take their time, you know, that, you know, like when I like developers that bring out huge games, they take their time. You know, the game is finished on launch. You know, when you spend whatever you spend in terms of money on the game, you feel like this is the game. You've given me a game that's worthy of my money, you know, worthy of the amount of money I'm paying for this game. And I feel like Obsidian, hats to you, you did a great job. Anyway, I gave it an A-. It's a great game. I am Greezy and I am part of the Major Playerz, and I am signing out.